Hi guys, I want to talk today about narcissistic invalidation. You know, narcissists, yeah, one thing about them is that when they meet you, they want to control you. They can do this two ways, yeah. For example, if they meet you and they see that you have all the tendencies of being a codependent, yeah, first thing they want to do is, if, for example, if the narcissist like you, and they see they got a lot to benefit from you, or they could being with you make them look good, yeah, they'll go all in. And going all in means, number one, they'll study all your pattern, because they want to understand, like, for example, they want to know like things you do on your daily routine, so they can understand like what you do on a regular day. Then, for example, the narcissist want to control all your free time, you know, so that, because they are trying to build that trauma bond with you. So what they have, first of all, they want to first of all try and love bomb you, so that they can get you addicted, you know. So what narcissists do basically is that in the initial phase, when they meet you, so when they see that you are giving them that attention, yeah, they would put in maximum effort to win you over. And that sort of effort means like calling you persistently, you know, they will blow up your phone. They would, you know, they'll be as if like, how will I say it? It's crazy, because the way they do it is like, it's creepy, because you at some point you'll be like irritated even by the calls, because, you know, like even when you are busy, for example, if you tell them like, oh, I'm busy or something, you know, they will get offended, you know, that's how they are, you know. And they use a lot of sarcastic comments, you know, a lot of sarcastic comment, like maybe you're not really busy, or you're with other people, you know, try to see if you are that sort of person that will try to disprove them by saying, oh, no, I'm not actually, you know, things like that, so that you give them more attention and more supply, you know. So that's basically what they do. So they'll be trying to win you over. But if they don't like you, if the narcissist don't like you, if they see you're a nice person and all that, they won't leave you, they won't discard you, but they will just put you on a shelf. Put you on a shelf means by, maybe they will be ignoring you in a way that, you know, like you find out that maybe initially they'll be showing all that eager and interest, like, oh, they want to be with you, and suddenly they will just pull away. And then you'll be wondering like, oh, why is this person pulling away when I'm trying to like get close to them? That means they've just basically put you on a shelf. You understand? Yeah. So when they put you on that shelf, that's when they are chasing other people. They might tell you things like, oh, maybe, oh, you're too nice for me, oh, I don't want anything serious, oh, you know, like, oh, sorry I even lead you on, you know. They can tell you things like that, you know. And then you'll be thinking like, oh, the narcissist is genuine, maybe if I should put more pressure or more show more commitment, that maybe they'll change their mind and want to be with you. But that doesn't happen. You're just there chasing, like, you're chasing thin air, you know. So that's basically what narcissists do. Then in terms of invalidation, yeah, invalidation comes in various forms. For example, invalidation comes where you'll be assertive with the narcissist, like you tell the narcissist what exactly you want, and the narcissist would basically, they would not do what you want, instead of them to respect you as a person, because, you know, their sense of entitlement, they feel like they are not bound to any rules. They feel like, yes, they could just violate anybody. Like when they're dealing with you, they violate you, you know. If you tell them, for example, I don't when I'm at work, I don't take calls, for example, yeah, the narcissist, when they want to call you, is that time you're at work, when you've told them consistently that you don't want calls at that time. That's the time the narcissists want to call you. They are like that, you know. And then when you tell them like, but I thought I told you if I'm working, I don't want no phone calls at my working hours, no personal phone calls, you could text me or just send a message, the narcissist will tell you things like, oh, it's important, you know, or they'll tell you things like as if you're aware, like you're too strict, you know, stuff like that. So they know. They'll say their sarcastic comments in a way to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, or you are too strict, or you are wants sort of controlling, when that's not the case. You know, basically you're just trying to put a boundary, you know, between yourself and them, which is very healthy, and they don't want no boundary at all. So for example, you could meet a narcissist now today and say, you know, maybe I don't like eating fish, or I like eating certain kinds of food, you know. Instead of narcissists to have that thing on the back of their head and say, oh, this person doesn't like this, you know, that's the thing the narcissists want to force on you, you know. So they are that sort of people that the stuff that you don't like, that's what they push down on you. So for example, if the narcissist is blowing up your phone, yeah, and then you tell the narcissist and say stuff like, oh, I'm busy, you know, I'm busy, yeah, I'll call you back, you understand? And another person will say, okay, oh, this person is busy, you know, and they say they will call me back. Instead of the narcissist to give you time to let you honor that which you said, they'll throw a sarcastic comment, you know, or something, you know, that even when you are less busy, you feel so irritated that you don't even want to speak to them, you know. So that's how narcissists are. So they invalidate you in so many ways. So many ways. They don't respect boundaries. They don't respect boundaries. They feel like when they want to speak to you or have your time, they feel like they own your time. They feel like you are feeling too special to be saying like you are busy, or you don't have time to speak to them. They feel like you are feeling big, you know. That's how they say it. And they don't respect anyone's boundary. You could tell a narcissist now, for example, like, this is my life, this is how I plan my life, you know, I want my life to be a certain kind of way. Or for example, I'm not ready for marriage, or I want to do certain things at certain time, or I want to do certain things when I feel like I've achieved this and that and that. Narcissists don't respect any of that. A genuine person will want to help you achieve your dreams, you know, regardless whether they believe in it or not. They would see you as a valid person. They would try to see things from your perspective, and they want to, like, how will I say it, like, they want to like encourage you in a way that you achieve those dreams. But narcissists do not do that, you know. The more you share your dreams with a narcissist, the more you tell them like things, they invalidate you in a way where they will want to manipulate their ways around it. So for example, when you tell the narcissist like, okay, I don't want certain things, those are the things they'll force down on you, either through manipulation or through coercive control or through other means, you know. So they do it by any means necessary if they want to have you stuck with them in a situation or put you in their lives. So they don't really, you could tell narcissists everything you want in this life, say it over and over again, you could tell them for 5 years straight. They will ignore each and everything you've told them, which are valid points, you know, instead of them to learn and see like, okay, this is this person and this is their out desire, this is what they desire, this is what they want, and respect and honor that. Narcissists don't respect any of that, you know. Instead, they will judge you based on your decisions, and they will make your decisions look crazy and throw it in your face. That's what narcissists do. Then they are hoping that you chase that validation where you will throw your dreams away and chase them instead, because in their little mind they think they are the best thing in the world, you know. So, and then one thing about them is that when you are nice to them, they don't even respect you. They put you on a shelf, you know. They will still be on their online dating, chasing about supplies, different supply, because what narcissists do, they don't appreciate kindness and good people. So what they do basically is just put you on a shelf. The more you are kind to them, the more they neglect you, and they keep chasing things that you've already offered them. So for example, you offered, if a narcissist might say, okay, I want a relationship, for example, and then they meet you as a person. You say, okay, you want a relationship, but these are your boundaries and these are what you expect. A narcissist will know they cannot honor any of the things you expect. They know they cannot honor that, but they will still try to be in a relationship with you without honoring any of those boundaries. So that's what they do. So they could be with you now, for example, and still be online chasing other people. Still be online chasing other people. So basically, they just want to keep you there so that they can say they got you, and then use their excessive attention. When they are like pumping that excessive attention to you, they are, then they are expecting you to get addicted to them, so that they can just be extracting that supply from you. So you keep giving them your attention, you keep acting like you're committed to them, you keep, putting all that maximum effort. Why they'll be there behind the scene, doing all their manipulation and all their games and all their thing and their coercive control and abuse, crossing all your boundaries. Then you'll be, if you're that sort of person that keep chasing validation, and then you don't even know what narcissistic abuse is, then you'll be submitting, your will be getting destroyed each passing day. So that's what narcissists do. So for example, you see yourself, you that you don't like eating fish, you start seeing yourself eating fish every day. You see yourself, you that you don't take calls when you are at work, you start seeing yourself excusing yourself from work and start taking 1 million phone calls from the narcissist. So that's what narcissists do. So if you are that type of person that you are not able to discern their motives and how they operate and how they control you, you will be that person that you'll be thinking, like, for example, if you are the sort of people that think, oh, I have to comply, or otherwise I'll be abandoned, or I have to comply, otherwise I'll lose them. If you have that mentality, you start giving in, you start throwing away your principles and your values. And that's principles and values are things that have brought you that far in life, and that's what's protecting you. That's what's meant to protect you. So when a narcissist see you, they don't want you to have any sort of protection around you, because if you have that protection around you, they know that they cannot abuse you. You understand? So they need you to give up all your protection, all your guard. So if you are that sort of person now, for example, you said, oh, I don't like taking phone calls at work, yeah? And then if the narcissist persistently keep trying to call you at work, then you keep ignoring their calls, then you don't care about what they think. That protects you. But if you're the kind of person that you're scared and then you want to run to the toilet, or you want to be making silly excuses and you're taking their calls all the time, they will put more pressure on you, So that's how narcissists work. So the more you give them, the more power, the more they want. It's like when they say that quote, when they say you give someone an inch and they take a mile. That's how narcissists are. So for example, if you take a narcissist call now in the evening, for example, maybe you're home, you finish from work, you take their call in the evening, and you're generous with your time. Say for example, you speak to them for long hours. The narcissist expects you to do that anytime they want it. So they don't see it like, oh, I spoke to this person for a long time, I should be cautious that this person have other things in life they need to do. They don't respect that. They feel like if they need you and they need to speak to you, you should give up the entire world and just be there talking to them, and be running around the circles talking about the same things over and over again, which you guys are not going anywhere with, So that's how narcissists operate. So the more you get them to honor and respect your boundaries, the more you are protected from their abuse, because that's what narcissists do. They will invalidate you, they will erode your self-confidence, they will criticize you, they'll do anything to make you give up your free will. That your free will, the will that, okay, these are the things you like, and those are the things that make you who you are. But what narcissists want is that they would erode all that. Then you are not like, how will I say it, you are not like a puppet or something the narcissists have molded, because you've given up all the things you like and you dislike. Now you're not taking all characters that is not even you, it's not even your regular behavior. So so for example, if you're not the kind of person that love going out all the time, the narcissist will want you to go out all the time. If you are the kind of person that live on a budget, the narcissist will want you to exceed your budget. So by the time you keep doing all these things, it gets to a point where you look back at your life, you find out that maybe you've ruined so many things, so many chances or so many opportunities that could have come to you. Now you've let all of them go. How will I say, like you're no longer who you used to be. For example, you notice like your finances now is not ruined, all because you can't say no to a narcissist, because you are trying to always honor their invitation and do whatever they want, you know. So when you look at all these things, yeah, you find out that in a very short period of time, these narcissists have controlled your life to the negative, because now all your boundaries are gone. Now you are now in a very bad state of mind, and then that's when the narcissist will start devaluing you even the more, because at that time where they see that now you no longer have boundaries, now they've gotten everything they want. They are even bored of you, because they don't even need you. They just need you as a trophy, you know, to say, okay, I got this person. Okay, I did this with this person. That's all the narcissists care about. So they'll put you on a shelf, and then they'll look for someone new again, because they like to keep lots of people and just be stringing them along. So that's what narcissists do. You know, it's not like they're looking for something serious, or they want to, even in businesses as well. You know, when you meet them, you tell them good ideas, they'll act like, oh yeah, they want to partner with you. But when they get with you, they'll start like judging you. They have this sense of entitlement and jealousy that they will sabotage the business. You understand what I mean? That you find out that whatever the narcissist promise is nothing they ever fulfill, or they bring, you know. So that's it with narcissists. In terms of relationship, they do it. In terms of business, they do it. In terms of work, you could start a job today, yeah. Narcissists will promise you heaven and earth and all that this is how the job is going to be. And then when you start that job, you find out it's a complete opposite in reality. So that's what narcissists do. And then when you are not there, and then they notice, because they like it, they like codependent people that can't like express their needs, people that would rather be silent than confront abuse. So that's what narcissists want, you know. So you'll be silent there, trying to think like, oh, you could fix this, you could fix that. But then the more you're trying to fix this, the more you see that there's nothing you could do there. You know, you have to just save yourself and get out. So that's how it is with narcissists, even in the relationships, you know. And then one thing about narcissists, you think that they don't watch you. Narcissists watch you a lot. Yeah, they do watch you a lot. You know, for example, in that American rapper, Young Dolph, yeah, you can notice like he keep going to a place called Makida's Cookies. That was where he was assassinated, you know. And then he'll post videos like, oh, I love this place. Every time I'm in town, I'm here. You know, that's where he was killed. Because the enemies and the narcissists, they do watch it. Even if they are not on your social media list, yeah, they would have at least 1 or 2 flying monkeys that are there. You know, and I give you this example here. There's someone I know that sent me a screenshot of an old like Instagram post that I did like very many years ago, like I'll say Instagram post of like 7 years ago. And I was shocked, you know. I was like, because me and that person were not even in communication, you know, for a long time. So I was like, in my mind, that just gave me like a red flag. I was like, you know, so you've been keeping tabs that much that you've been making screenshots of like my post and the old post, you know, and you have archived like posts of many years ago. So imagine if that was a negative, like someone who's like my enemy, or that's you've been keeping tabs on me, you know, without my knowledge. And then you'll be thinking like, oh, I'm just putting this information on social media, no one is watching. Oh, it's just me, my new house, I'm posting it on social media. Oh, it's just me and my cat and my dog. Oh, people are watching, you know. Narcissists are watching, they watch all the time. You know, they are bored with their lives, they watch. Once you've escaped, they watch. They watch you. They want to see what you are doing, what you are up to. They want to see who's liking your pictures. They want to see who's commenting. They want to see who you are liking. They want to see who you are following. They want to see who followed you. They want to see who you are tagging. They want to see all the things. Narcissists do those things, you know. They do those things. You just give them a tree. You give them this sort of tree because to them, they feel like, oh, yeah. You know, they they are seeing your life, you know. So if it's the one that is jealous, like those ones that are psychopathic, like them killers and all that, they get obsessed. They get very obsessed, because when they are now obsessed and addicted to like watching you and stalking you, by the time they can't find you anymore, they go crazy. That's when things do happen, you know. So that's why, for example, when people are giving you attention, yeah, and the attention is like attention that is like unwarranted, you know what I mean, like that excessive attention, that kind of attention that you will be wondering like, oh, I don't really know this person that well, how come they're giving me this sort of attention, this sort of level of attention? You know, it's a big red flag. You know, too much attention is red flag. And then when someone does not respect your privacy, like they want to know everything about you, they want to know what your mom do, what your dad do, they want to know your brothers and sisters, they want to follow everybody, they want to see who you are talking to, they keep doubting everything you do, they want to, you know what I mean, like they just want to put their tentacles all around you. That's a huge red flag as well, you know. So I thought I'd make this video out there, yeah, so you guys understand the effect of all these things, and how narcissists invalidate you, how narcissists use you and put you on a shelf, how narcissists want to know all your affairs, how narcissists want to control your life, you know, and all that. So you understand these things, yeah. So thank you and have a good time, guys. Cheers, bye.